Hey folks, today I just want to talk about something that I hear quite often. Company guys are saying, I'm not going to do ownership, it's been a family owned company, so why bother? I'm not even going to bother with BBBEE. You know what? In certain circumstances I appreciate that and that makes sense. But it is not the ideal way to look at it. What you really got to do is you really just got to have a look at where you fit in and what it actually is that you need to do. Because the thing is, if you turn less than 10 million rand turnover under the standard generic codes, you're automatically a level 4 BBBEE. The only thing you need to do is you literally got to fill out an affidavit form. You can find one on our website. You got to print it out, take it to a commissioner of oath, sign it, and you're level 4 BBBEE, and it's done. You're compliant. So, I mean, why not do that? You might as well do that if it's going to mean the difference between business and not getting business. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, with QSEs and bigger companies, you do have the situation that you do need to get ownership, you know. And without ownership as a QSE, I think the best you can get is a level 5 if you do everything else correct. And I get it. I get people going, oh, well, screw it. I'm not going to do ownership, so I'm not going to bother at all. But as a company owner myself, I understand that I've got clients that insist that I'm BBBEE compliant. And the only way that I'm going to be BBBEE compliant is if I purchase from other companies that are BBBEE compliant. And if your company doesn't have some form of compliance, it actually forces me to not buy from you anymore. So all I'm asking as somebody that purchases from other companies is to at least try and become somewhat compliant. You know, I don't expect you to be a level 1. I don't need you to be a level 2 or a level 3 or a level 4 or even a level 5. The only thing I need is I need to at least be able to claim some of the money that I spent with you towards my own BBBEE score. What I need to do as a QSE, I've got a QSE in my company. What I have to do is 60% of my purchases must be from BBBEE compliant companies. So if I spend 10 million a year on purchasing, what I need to do is there's 6 million that must come from companies where I can claim. So if I spend 2 million a year with your company and you're not compliant, you're already making my gap here a lot smaller, and it makes it a lot more difficult for me to reach my target. But even if you are a level 6, I think, I can still claim 50% of your purchases. So even if you're a level 6, I can claim 50% of your purchase of the money that I spent with you towards my own. So if I spend 2 million, I can still at least claim 1 million. So in other words, I still have some leg to stand on and go, shit, this gives me good service. I'm going to continue spending money with him because I can at least claim some of the money back. But if you're totally non-compliant and you're not even trying and you don't have a certificate, then I'm screwed. I have to go somewhere else. I have to go and find a company that has some form of certificate so that I can actually do business, so that I can actually claim the points. Because my clients demand it of me, so I have to do it. And the one thing that you got to remember is, yes, maybe you are going to a level 6 or a level 7 or something like that. Under the new codes, most of the companies out there is going to crash down. Most of them out there is going to fall down. Currently there's a lot of level 1, 2s and 3s in the market because it was fairly easy to get there. I mean, it cost you money, but it could be done. Under the new codes, it's not that easy. But you're not the only one getting penalized. Everybody is penalized. All you have to do is be a little bit ahead of the rest. I mean, if you're a level 6 and your competitor is a level 7, I benefit more from buying from you than from your competitor. So all I'm saying is, guys, look, the reality is there's some companies that are lucky enough to be in an industry where you don't have that much pressure. There's some companies that are, for lack of a better word, screwed. If you don't become BBBEE compliant, you're not going to do business. There's some guys that can do it. There's some companies that can't do it. There isn't a very easy one shoe fits all type of scenario available here. But the reality is, all I'm saying is, go and have a look, find out, don't be ignorant. If there is a simple solution for you to become compliant or to become somewhat compliant, it's worth finding out and it's worth doing it so that you can carry on. You know, it's going to benefit you in your business, undoubtedly. So just go and do it. Sign up on our website below. Go to bbecoach.co.za. We're going to try and make it easy, and we're going to try and show you where it can happen and where it can't happen. But just don't be ignorant. Don't just walk away.